Alright, looks like we're live, guys. Good to go. Welcome, everybody. Sorry about that. Drinking a little bit of water. Alrighty. We are good to go. How's everybody tonight? Hope you guys having a great Monday evening. If you guys already know what time it is, it's Micro Mondays. It's the best time to be alive, guys. Let's see who's all joining in right away. But this is your show, guys. Everything you want to know, Micro RC related. Catch you guys up with everything that's new that happened over the past week. And boy, there's definitely a ton of stuff that always happens pretty much every week. This one was no exception. Let me go ahead and turn off my sounds. And yes, we actually have a couple giveaways for you tonight, as well as some special guests. So you guys don't want to miss out. It's going to be epic. Thank you guys for joining in so quickly. We do have a pretty jam-packed show. So if you guys are here, stay tuned, guys. Before I begin, might as well just try and already see if Dirt McGirt's in the chat so we can bring him on. You guys know how it goes sometimes with all that delay. It doesn't look like I see him right now, but let's shout it out in the chat. What your guys' next build gonna be? Is it gonna be an SCX24, or is it gonna be a TRX4M, or maybe it's gonna be an Ascent 18? Let me know while we wait real quick. There he is, gonna send the invite, guys. Wish me luck. Wish us luck, so that way we can get the show on the road. Alright, it's gonna be UTB18, SCX24, 110, Capras, dang, whole bunch. Base camps. Yeah, we're going to talk about the base camp right now, too. Invite sent to the homie. Hopefully we can get it joined in. Let me go and say what's up to everybody, too, that just were chatting away. RC Man 920, Mini Mayhem RC, Knuckle Busters, Stouffer RC, RC LCC 714, burner account, Biggie Crawls, SCX24 made it. That's right. We were Kings RC, Sir Crawls a lot. My guy, what's up, brother? SCX24 Slayer, Jaw Redneck. Aw, shoot. RC Junkyard. Damn, the whole gang is here, guys. Unable to join, Mr. Dirt McGirt says. It's too bad. Let me try one more time. Bring him in here. Second time is the charm. Let's see. Let's bring him in. Get him in. Sometimes it's laggy. That could be the case. But look at guys, we got him on.
Oh, wow.
Aw, shoot.
And I can see you.
Likewise.
Bitchin'.
Guys, it's going to be an epic show tonight when you know that we can see both of the screens. Everybody's already tuned in. We got 50 viewers pretty much in the chat, so
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome, guys. Micro Mondays. Guys, before we start, don't want to miss out. You want to make sure that you stay tuned for the episode, because we got a couple giveaways. One of them I have right here in my hand, or on the table. You guys will win the new DBRC King Snake chassis. Check it out, guys. He did the lime green accented sliders and braces and accessories for you guys. Includes all the hardware that you need. And what I like most about it, Mark, is they have little spacers for the shocks.
There you go.
This is a new TRX 4M style. or doesn't require anything like to get in the way of his new design. It's not like a bent design. It's just a straight flat rail. So it's pretty cool. I got one right there. We'll take a quick look at it in a little bit.
Like it.
Yeah. And I was asking people in the chat what they were going to build, or what are they currently building, if it was a micro TRX4M or SCX24. Saw a lot of TRX4Ms, and looks like a lot of people are in the 110 world right now, cranking away, so it's pretty cool. Mark, what about you? What's your next project going to be?
Let me finish a couple first.
Right?
Jeez. No, honestly, probably that. The new Flub.
So probably SCX24.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
That's what's up.
I already got Athos chassis for it. Whatever, either one I want, either C1 or the OG. So I can do either way, but I'll probably just go scale and do C1.
Right.
And then I need to finish that. It's basically just interior and some accents and stuff, and then some client stuff.
Yes. So I don't think a lot of people saw that one. It wasn't finished quite yet as of last week. Before we dive into the news real quick, let's check out that paint job. Fresh E-Series paint job.
She's a 10-footer. It looks good where it's sitting right now.
Yeah.
It was a little rushed, and the weather wasn't exactly cooperating, so there's some flaws like up here, and I need to wet sand these stripes because it's a little, you can feel it where the tape line is, and yeah. But anyway, it's supposed to be like that, and anyone who knows me knows the next thing I would say, but I won't say now. Anywho,
all right, let's get this show on then. So
we got plenty to talk about.
There is a lot, guys. It might go a little overboard. We'll see. We're gonna try and keep it within the hour, but we do have two.
This is gonna be at least an hour and 15 to 20, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah. So expect it to go a little over, guys, because we got a lot of cool stuff. A lot of stuff kind of happened really quickly over the last week, and this King Snake actually landed on my door. I believe it was last Monday. So I actually kind of have mine set up, mocked up, ready to go, ready to throw an ESC in there. Of course, I got a VTEC getting ready to toss in there. But check it out, guys. Here's kind of how I set it up. Mark put the Mias axles on here.
I like it.
Had them laying around. Was experimenting with like the burnt titanium finish. So I'll probably offer that, guys, down the road if you guys like that setup. But the King Snake, Mark, I believe it's a 11-degree skid angle. So for a TRX4M, it's wicked angle for sure.
You got a 90 ton in there? I haven't seen one of those in a minute.
Yeah. I'm rocking a PN90. This one is the SCX24 version, so it's a little bit stubbier. And being so stubby that, the motor now sits kind of more downward tilted due to the high angle. So I have it clearing perfectly. Degrees. Yeah, 12 degrees. Thank you, guys. So full compression.
That makes sense, yo. 130 versus the 180 can. You probably get the same amount of power, just maybe not quite the torque, but you can make that up.
Oh, yeah. And it's definitely more of like a forward skid setup, it feels like. What's cool about it, Mark, is that it uses still a stock TRX4M skid plate. So still the plastic nylon one, but this time it's now modified, so it's trimmed quite a lot off of it. I believe the upper link mounting points So the belly is really nice and small for a TRX4M, and the upper links now get mounted on the chassis rails. So as you can see, guys, there's a lot of adjustment points for the shocks and the links, which is pretty cool. I went ahead and set this one up, guys. You'll get the corrected caster angle, because I know on the TRX4Ms, personally, you don't get as much of the caster angle as you do with like an SCX24. So having the ability to shorten these up a little bit will give you plenty of caster while still kind of keeping your front driveline tucked in. And then, of course, the double bend rear links with the outboard link setup. It's now easier to set up, guys, if you were to choose that link geometry setup. And overall, Mark, it's freaking looks insane.
Now
I've kind of just mocked
you're
it up.
saying that chassis versus the Gila for the bugging out, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so this is pretty much like the evolution, I would say, in my opinion.
Right.
It's crazier.
Cool.
So check those out, guys. And one of you guys can win one of these tonight. So, dude, I can't wait to get mine set up. Thinking about a body, considering maybe rocking like a, I don't know, what would you guys rock? I know he said that he has a few body options on his website that are ready to go. I know like the WT Micros and then the Boki Racing Baja Bug bodies. You can get those. Kind of thinking, I don't know, something that I would definitely have to chop to get that crazy angle cut on the bottom. But I'll have to think about that later. But for a TRX4M, this, guys, if this would be your first 4M, this one's pretty crazy to check out, I would say. But let's hop back in, guys, to some of the topics. And Mark, if you see any comments you want to shout out, definitely shout it out. That's sick. WT Micro Willie's Wagon said just came out, just got fitted to that chassis, to the King Snake. That's what the chat's saying. Dope with that. All right, guys, let's hop over to SCX24 realm again real quick. So thinking of building with that body, with that L Series body, Mark, you know, can never go wrong with something super simple too. And Axial, they just came out with that Lexus body, or the Lexus RTR, the GX470,
Yep.
I believe it is. That one's pretty sick, a little bit shorter wheelbase. But if you're just looking for something, guys, that you need axles, some wheels, like something for your kid, something simple to get somebody involved in micro RCing, an easy upgrade starter platform. This right here, the Basecamp is what they're calling it, from Axial, just got released last week, or announced. It's available for pre-order now at $99, Mark. So $100, you get a full
Back to deadbolt prices.
Back to the same old prices. So I guess when you say back to the same old prices, you get back to the same old setup. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. What were the tires on that one? I forgot.
So these are actually some newer tires and newer bead locks. These are something like Falcon Wild Peaks.
And the other ones were...
The other ones are just like your generic Nitos.
Yeah, that's what they were, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so long since I bought a stock SCX24, I forgot.
Yeah, right?
So, it's a little more aggressive tire. Too bad it still won't work.
You're getting some new stuff, but you're getting back some old stuff. Yes, believe it or not, they're offering some older parts on this. So it's a give and take here, guys. So we get the Wild Peaks. They look like to be a taller size than normal. I'm guessing maybe like a 56 mark. Maybe they could be a little smaller. Who knows? 54, somewhere
Hard to
around there.
say.
Hard to say. They come with those black Rhino plastic glue-on wheels that they're starting to come out with their models, their new lineup now. So it looks like they got a few licensing brands now that they're starting to trickle down into the micro platform, which is pretty cool. You can see some of the decals like the Falcon, Black Rhino, and the DeMello off-road right here. So if you guys see that
Oh, so
front
yeah.
bumper,
Okay. No, actually, that's a level up for $100.
yeah,
You get
not
licensed
bad, right?
bumpers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean you got to start off back at the basics, but then you get like some licensed stuff if you really
Yeah.
need that. So the front
Yeah.
bumper
But
is
if you think
looking
about
dope.
it, you never got anything really licensed other than tires, and I guess the KMC rims from the get go, way back in the day, the deadbolt.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I guess
back
that's
in
a
the day.
little bit. It's a mini level up.
Again, front and rear bumpers. I guess what people are saying in the chat. Look at you got area for a hitch right there and the tow hooks. So
Yeah.
the D
Okay.
rings and stuff like that. So pretty cool. But yes, guys, looking at
There you
the
go.
regular standard chassis, you are back to the old school friction shocks. So they're not going to be the new oil shocks that you've been seeing, like the plastic Proline big bore shocks that we've been seeing in their newer models. They're just going back to the old stock for this Basecamp. So at 99 bucks, I'm pretty sure a lot of us plan to upgrade the shocks already. Let me know if you guys like the stock shocks or you guys have your favorite shock already for the SCX24. But kind of the same layout, not necessarily the same layout as the new GX470 where they position the battery up front, Mark. So still the same battery tray. It just looks like a new Spectrum 2-in-1 little receiver combo, receiver ESC setup. So it's replacing the older electronics basically. So other than that, guys, stock everything, links, everything, all old school setup with the licensed bumpers and the new tires and the new body for $100. Um, did you guys say hit or pass in the chat? Let me
Seeing
know.
a little bit of, I would get that for my kid. The bumpers are nice. Yeah, the mellow. Yeah, that's some good bumpers for sure. I like that.
They have blue, white, and pink. So pretty cool that they have a variety of colors right there. Pink one doesn't look pretty bad at
Oh,
all.
that looks pretty
Looks
cool
pretty
with the
cool.
black on pink.
Exactly. Uh,
That's legit.
so November, guys, it's only like a couple weeks away. There's going to be a lot of stuff probably popping up since it's holiday season, guys. So pick and choose wisely. If you're just like you can't pick up everything, but you want something,
Yeah.
just maybe hang out, wait until the Black Friday kind of sales, or if you guys need to have this, I'm sure this is going to be available at a lot of local hobby shops and online for sure. So speaking of a quick headline, Mark, because we're going fast. This is already like almost halfway through the hour.
Is it already? Wow.
Yeah. Let's
20 in, bro.
all right.
So, it's not rushed.
Let's
Wheelbase? Good question. What is the wheelbase, Steve?
the wheelbase would be like a stock C10 wheelbase, guys. So it would be like your 134 millimeter setup, and then they're showing you guys, the upgrades that you can get. Big bores, pro lines, all the brass. You guys already have your favorite parts, so don't need to tell you how to set yours up. But again, guys, if you got an aftermarket chassis, it's a quick swap over if you want. And there's a couple new products that we should switch over to now. So check out that Basecamp, guys. All right, let's switch over
Good deal.
right away. If you just want a stock project, guys, and you want an even cooler body, want to go hard body for still a budget price, this is your last chance, guys. Want to shout out for one of the RC community online.
You know,
In,
I hope they were going to do something more than just the one body because it was such great detail and the price point was really good. I mean, it's like a model kit.
yeah, I was bummed
It's a bummer to
too.
see him go.
Yeah, they didn't get the traction they needed to see, guys, to continue offering stuff for us. But they are having a closeout sale, guys. This is like closeout pricing. Guys, you can get up to 60% off their products over at the Hardbody Crawler Company. That's the brand on Amazon. So head over to the Hardbody Crawler Company store on Amazon, and they have it here for $49.99. So 50% off of that. Walk away with a FJ40 body for $25. And then, of course, they have
cheap.
whole bunch of their cool scale accessories too to pair along with it. They got the bumpers, and they're running out of stuff, guys, so probably act fast. They're running out of the bumpers, it look like. Bumpers are gone, actually, as of now. So, yeah, guys, it's a cool body. It's a cool kit. You have until October 31st to get one at the closeout prices. Once they're gone, they're gone. And
Yeah, the wheels are long gone.
yeah.
If anybody knows yet, bought them all.
I did have a pair, and I should have held on to it, but I know somebody was super stoked to pick it up at one of the swap meets we had.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then lastly, for you guys planning to pick up a base camp or anything like that, want to keep everything down to budget pricing, let's hop over to Injora, Mark, because they have been going crazy, releasing a ton of parts for the
All kinds of
SCX24.
stuff, man.
All kinds of micro love, man. But what I saw here was they have a new LCG universal chassis for the SCX24, meaning, Mark, they have the compatibility to extend the chassis to fit from C10 up to Gladiator Power Wagon size wheelbases. And
Oh, I see. Okay.
$20. They got the little extender area right there. You can just bolt it on, extend the back a little bit. So $20, guys. You get an 8-degree angled skid, and then you get your carbon fiber, a couple shock hole adjustments and stuff. But I think what the latest news of the Injora parts, Mark, is they got more axles for us now. And I think,
Yeah, I ordered those. Not gonna lie.
damn.
It's like the perfect width. They're not too wide and they're not stock.
All right, Mark. I really am curious because I think you can get the same angle with just some high quality axle shafts, in my
Oh,
opinion. But
it's not the axle shafts I bought them for. It's the width.
the width,
Like the
right?
yeah.
Let's
They're in
check these out.
between. They're like in between everything I've seen.
So they're calling these the Pro Steer. Looks like, the Mias ISO axles has been super popular, one of the most popular axles lately for a few months now.
I'm a fan.
Everybody loves the insane steering angles, and it already comes with, the brass knuckles ready to go.
These
And
dudes too, the weight variance should give you 60-40 right out of the box.
these ones too?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at them. They're coming with, let me zoom it in real quick. Oh, I forgot how we can't do it like that. Do it on the screen.
There you go.
So There they are. Pro Steer axles, guys. They come with the steering links if you want, or if you want some brass ones, you can hit up aftermarket link makers. But check this out, guys. They have some crazy axle shafts similar to the Mias ISO double jointed ones. So these seem to be like a double jointed design as well. Here's the design right there. So they're claiming, the axle shaft will pretty much fold in half. But it says maximum steering angle 42 degrees. Pretty interesting design.
I think it's 42 versus 52 for the Mias.
Yeah. So Mark was saying he likes the width. It's plus 4 millimeters on both sides. So something in
So it's like their other
middle.
axle, but with a better shaft.
Yeah.
Like steering angle.
They already come with the overdrive.
Yeah, I was going to say it comes with overdrive too.
There's the specs, guys, if you need that. But 42 degrees with the brass knuckles, like Mark said. Now, I'm curious to see you guys mess around with these because, in my opinion, let me go back over here to say,
I wonder why it's limited since it can actually turn a corner.
Yeah, right. Here, I got my man array. Stock SCX24 axles. Got the RC Steve axle shafts, and then this has some pretty good steering on here.
You're into your link.
Yeah, right.
There's not at that point. There's no more steering.
Yeah, but granted, this is kind of maxed out
for the
steering.
Like at that point, regardless of the axle, you hit the link.
So
you're done.
I think you can get a little bit more than for sure with that axle if it was a little bit modified. I think you can grind down some tabs and grind down some things.
Absolutely agree with that one, Steve.
So
you know me, man. I ain't scared to modify shit.
I want to see what you guys do with these, but lastly, taking a look at those specs, 40 grams for the front axle and 22 grams for the rear axle.
See?
So, pretty much, the forward weight bias is right there.
Not bad.
$45. You get the...
No, that's only the front. It's like 60 something for the two.
Okay. $70.
$70. There you go.
Crazy.
Which is still not bad.
Right?
Complete axles, ready to go, more or less.
Yeah. All right, Mark. So this one...
The only downside for me, again, they are whatever steel, aluminum, whatever they're made out of. I'd still prefer plastic or ABS or Delrin or whatever the not official title of Delrin is. But we'll report back. So, got a couple weeks, I'm sure, until they ship.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Any comments you want to chat out real quick? I'm actually going to get started on some aims for like 2 minutes real quick because I know it's already like jitting on by. But if you see anything you want to just shout out from the chat.
Grind down the links too. That's funny. If you grind down the links, you won't have much there. That's pretty funny though. Oh, now we're talking scrub. Nylon. Yeah, I think. Yep. Acres. We're going to talk about that too.
We're about to talk about some new axles real quick too.
Now going from the complete opposite of what we just talked about to the high end specter of quality and damn right straight off of a real axle.
Yeah.
LGRP.
Yeah.
I mean, with that company, you're gonna get what you pay for.
And pretty much if you want to be on top of all the latest offerings from them, I would recommend joining their membership, because you're going to get like a 15% off or 10% off discount off every purchase. So, I mean, every little bit helps too. And they always get first dibs on the product drops. So just saying, this product that we're about to share with you guys right now is epic. Spider9 axles from Little Guy Racing Parts, licensed guys, with a lot of features, and they were recently shown this past week, and I'm about to pull it up right now for you guys. And as well as that, they're sharing a few new parts that are coming soon as well. So, guys, let's take a look at these license guys. If you know that they've been doing licensed the beadlocks from 15 to 52. Now, guys, they're diving into more licensed products for us micro freaks who need the ultimate scale looks, the realism, the features, everything
And
that would
I'd say and performance.
performance for
From what
sure.
I've seen, so I'm not surprised, dude, that Jordan's getting these
Yeah.
cool, things lined up. It's really cool for the hobby, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, it's very cool
it's
to
not
have.
just like some generic Chinesium product. It's like legit.
Yeah. They
It's
strive
fucking cool.
to offer high-end parts, and especially, if they have the racing background with them, they can't help but to see probably the growing support from Little Guy Racing and branching out into the bigger realms. We know RC is really popular in like the U4 world or off-road world in general, so it's cool to
Right.
see companies like this collab
I
with
think
people like
from what I
LGRP.
see, a lot of guys that you go jeeping or rock crawling, you get to the camp and you got your RC with you, bust that out and you have fun while you're drinking a couple beers and having dinner and get back on the trail. It's good shit, man.
So check these out, guys. The right now they're just showing the front axle, but if you want to see the rear axle, take a look at their Facebook page or Instagram
They
posts. But
aren't
right,
cheap.
they're not cheap.
They're
They're
not cheap, but they're
expected
cool.
January
They're cool.
25th, dude.
The faux
7075,
hydro steering, I love it. The faux hydro steering is so cool.
super sick. Ultimate front axle shafts now, so they're already capable up to 45 degrees of steering already. So super cool.
I'm gonna have
Let's
to get
see,
a GoFundMe to buy these axles.
right? Double.
That's a good question. Is it empty? Does it have gears inside this time for $114? It's a great question. An
Scale
axle shaft.
double-ended hydraulic ram steering, scale rotors, guys, with the caliper set. That's sick. The
Yeah.
ultimate knuckles, Spider Track licensed knuckles. Come on now.
Well, gearing should be the same, yeah.
Yeah, gearing is included, 212, so you're getting 33%
Yeah.
overdrive
So
right off the bat.
any aftermarket gears will work in those. Oh, is that question I'm saying? An OnlyFans? Good luck, dude. Guys not get paid for that shit.
Looks like
I'd have done that.
you're getting a custom servo horn as well. So it looks like everything you need is set up for you to just build your front axle.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, and the width isn't, they're not Super 8 width. They're what, plus?
These are like +4, I believe.
Yeah, there you go.
Something like that. So super cool, guys. It's added the scale realism, the performance, the high-end quality, a lot of features, a lot of crazy. Dude, I'm stoked. I love licensed stuff.
Yeah, right?
And let's see.
Tiny
Anything
Truck
else?
says guys do get paid.
Just
That's
save
totally
up
off topic.
your
Sorry.
money, guys. save up your Christmas cards and stuff like that
I
if you want. They'll be
will, Steve.
available
I
in
don't
January.
normally go for this kind of stuff, but I 100% want those.
Yeah, I think everybody in the chat will have to agree. So not only that, guys, real quick, lastly, let's just take a quick look at their new axle shafts coming soon as well. They're for the Super 8s, guys, so I know a lot of you guys have been always looking for
I
new axle shafts.
I didn't realize that the standard ones were such a weak point until these came out.
Yeah, these are the newer ones that are offered with a super thick stub shaft that's, machined to fit inside the housing. So you're gonna get a lot of strength at these ends.
Yeah, and the chromoly they're made out of is like beefy.
Totally new design, guys. So super cool to see from the community. Always innovating, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I don't know about those LuxFab ones. Sorry, broken.
And last topic, guys, because we might save a couple topics for next week because there's endless. We want to get some of the guests. We want to get our guests on
Yeah,
already.
man, there's a lot.
Yeah, but
So
can't saving
be
the
back.
best one for the last, in my opinion. For the announcements. CL
I
Designs
don't even
and
know what
King
that
Tech,
is.
man. I know
And
you
I'm
don't. That's
I'm
all
on
you
the
got to
team.
know is just follow these two guys, everybody. CL Designs,
Y'all
PR,
be hiding
and
shit.
VTech ESC. Any guesses, guys, of what could be coming soon? They say stay tuned for what's coming. They posted it yesterday.
I don't know,
So
man. I'm confused
I'm confused.
because, like, literally, like off camera, we can chat about this, but like right now, I'm just gonna say I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave you guessing for a few more days or couple more weeks.
Obviously, because you love putting me on a string.
Yeah, man. So
Steve's always like, "Yo, I got this cool thing I want to show you," and then he already has it. I find out like 2-3 months later, sometimes. Oh, I already knew about that. Oh, cool. Oh, and why are you asking me, man? I just like I'm like, what the fuck, yo?
right,
It's a
and
good relationship though. Don't get me wrong. We ain't fighting or nothing.
right.
Yo,
Yeah,
77 tonight, Steve. That's the most we had in a few double giveaways. Draw people. Hopefully
yeah,
not
it's
the wrong
crazy.
people.
Well, we're gonna top 100 in a little bit, but I figure we
Don't
might
matter
as well
though,
bring
because if
on some
you're
guys.
not in here now when you put some names in,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna win.
I'm
You can
done and
show up
tired
late and
of
think you're cool, but you ain't.
once
It's
I'm
a
done
loyal
and
fan.
tired, then I'm done and tired, guys. So I'm getting you guys in now. So right now I'm gonna actually send an invite to our first guest because I know we're a little behind, but I told you guys we might go a little extra for this one tonight.
That's right.
Since we love to share with you guys everything. So I know you guys don't mind. You guys probably having a good start of your week watching this. But guys,
Oh,
we
it's
don't want
sideways.
to miss any action because this man over here has been hard at work. He's been grinding away, and welcome, Mr. DBRC Cassie Dynamics.
How's it going, guys? Can you hear me?
Yo, yeah.
Can hear you great, brother. Would there be any chance maybe we can tilt the camera the vertical way?
Yep, sure can. How's that?
That's perfect. I appreciate that.
No worries.
Um, so,
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Davey, how have you been, brother?
Been good. How have you guys been?
Oh, living the dream, man. It's been crazy, busy with life, but as sure with everybody, we love
Right.
gathering here every Monday to talk about all the cool stuff and especially the new King Snake, man, that you came out with. I'll tell you what, this thing is built with pretty much all performance in mind. The breakover on the angle is crazy. You did a great job, man. Might as well share your personal one and maybe can share like what made you design another King Snake or the King Snake.
I love how clean it looks, Steve. The one you have set up is just like black and like Ross, you know. It's cool.
Dude, it's pretty. I love it, dude.
Well, basically, there were some improvements that needed to be made over the Gila as far as like a comp style chassis, as far as the 4M is concerned. The front links with the stock skid collide still, and that was one of the improvements that we needed to work on and get rid of. So by taking the links, out of the skid, like you've already explained, which you did a good job, I appreciate that. It relieves so that the front links aren't hitting each other anymore. That was one of the huge things that we first wanted to work on. We also wanted to get rid of that gap that was in between, the rails and the skid. We wanted to make a flat rail chassis so it's easier to work on. We've put all of the screws on the outside now instead of having to work on the inside as well.
Nice.
So when you're working on the chassis, it makes it real easy to take everything apart. All the links are accessible, from the outside, both bottom and top. The little screw that holds everything together on the chassis is also accessible. So, it just makes it easier to work on top of that. We wanted to have the possibility of outboard links where on the Gila Monster, it's not there. You can drill it out yourself and have them, but we wanted something that was, already there and made for that purpose. So we added that as well. You can see that on Steve's. He's got the outboards going. I've actually got some outboards that I put on this. I'll talk about this here in a second. So you've got the ability to do, the outboard links. You can do unlimited configurations, with your links with all the holes that are available. Shocks, you can do a really short build. We've got guys on the team that are doing 145 to 150 millimeter builds on their 4Ms. So you've got the ability to bring the links in, for a very short build. You've got the ability to do a very long build off of this. There's the other thing is it's really cool is you can reverse the skid on these now. So it's the same holes. All you got to do is turn the skid around and you can turn your motor around so that now you can do, you can put your battery, electronics, whatever else you want up front. So there's the ability to run the motor forward or backwards now in this chassis. So it gives you a lot of options that weren't available on the Gila Monster that I think were imperative to making a good 4M comp style chassis. So I think we've accomplished a lot of those goals and hit them. And I think we've really produced a really nice 4M chassis.
That's pretty sick, man. I really like that extra feature of the flippable skid. That's something that, a lot of people in the SCX platform, they like to have the battery up front as well, and pairing it with now like stubbier motors that are offered, it's really a pretty good weight setup. Now this chassis is also pretty significantly have a little bit more weight bias in it due to the transmission being a little bit more pointed lower to really get that motor sitting lower.
Right.
So that's another feature that I like about that one.
Thank you. I appreciate you bringing that up. And I'm going to make it quick. I know you guys are pressed on time. I don't want to be too long, but we've got some other things that we're working on. We've got some one-piece chassis that we're working on as well. I need to figure out electronics placement and stuff, but we've got 2 or 3 that we'll be releasing of these. This is printed right now, but what we'll be doing is releasing these in aluminum, and I'm hoping some carbon fiber as well. So these should be coming out soon.
Ooh, damn.
Are you offering all of the variants, or are you gonna narrow it down to a couple of them?
Well, so far these 2 are the most popular. I've got this one here that I've yet to build. This is actually one of my favorites, but I'm going to build this one next and see where we go. I might make a limited run of all 3 of them, probably more so of the other 2 that everybody liked, but also do a limited run of these as well. So I'm hoping to have all of them, And lastly, we do still have the Gila available, and it's a great chassis. The difference between the 2 is you can see here, all the different things that you can build with a Gila. It's got multiple sliders that have been developed for it, magnet mounts, you know, all kinds of different stuff. Everything that you see here is built off a Gila chassis, except for the, you know, the King Snakes that I just showed you. So we're going to continue to have the Gila. It's a great chassis. It's very versatile, and it's going to be great for, you know, scale builds. And then we'll have the King Snake for more of your comp style builds.
I really like that. I definitely, you know, we can't forget about the scale builds too, for sure. So it's always nice and appreciated to have a little bit something like a hardliner specific chassis and then trail worthy build chassis. So that's pretty cool. And then you also have a whole bunch of cool new like little accessories from fellow Instagram, you know, RC enthusiasts, and offering some cool body options easily accessible to order straight off your site still.
Yes, we've got some WT bodies that we're offering in combination with the Gila Monster chassis. We're working with Coop RC on some tools that we're giving away with the chassis. SDRC is sending me some bodies as well to take a look at. So I'm going to be fitting those. I got a Thing body, and that new Suburban body that he's got is coming to me. If those fit, we're going to be offering some SDRC bodies. We've got some Injora link sets that we've got straight fronts and high clearance rears in one package. So you don't have to buy, you know, two different sets of links. You get the links in all of one package. We've got some Mintech carbon fiber braces for both chassis. We've got some Rockzilla braces and some Unicorn mounts for the chassis as well. So we're kind of stocked up and teaming up with a bunch of different people to try and offer as much as possible in one package, you know, so it's a one-stop shop.
Dude, epic, man. Love to see, you know, all the progression and all the cool stuff coming out. I know you love the TRX4M platform, and a lot of people do too. So, you know, that's super sick to see an extremely performance-oriented chassis and all the cool stuff they have available. Any other cool little hints maybe you want to share down the pipeline? Or, oh, I actually got one for you. Out of the TRX4M platform, we can't forget about your Roadrunner. Do you have one of those around?
Yeah, I got the chassis here. So this one's in PLA, and we've had a few people that have crashed them and broke the PLA. We haven't had any problems with the PHAT, so we won't be offering these anymore in the PLA. They're just going to come in the PHAT, which is a much tougher plastic. But this is it. It's a one-piece printed chassis that has magnet braces with Unicorn braces as well built in. It's a simple, inexpensive chassis for a simple, inexpensive truck. So we tried to, you know, produce something that wasn't going to break the bank when you're only spending, you know, 90 to 110 bucks to get a truck right off the bat. I'm sure nobody wants to spend you know, the same amount on a chassis. So if you're looking for a budget Ascent 18 chassis, this is yours. It's a good performer. It's lightweight. You know, it does really well. It's just made out of plastic. That's where some people have a hang up, but we like it. It does really well for us.
That's dope, man. Yeah, definitely can't forget about that one, since a lot of people are starting to pick up the Red Cats. So I'm sure we'll be seeing some of those out in the trails more and more. Mark, you got any questions for Davey, or you see anything that you wanted to shout out in the chat that maybe I missed?
Apparently, Rockzilla says there's a reverse cowgirl chassis coming.
That is not a rumor. That is correct. We will have
Okay. Because
that is
I'm not
real.
gonna lie, I thought something totally different, and I'm
well,
a fan of it.
Get your mind out of the gutter, would you, Mark?
Never. I wouldn't be myself if it wasn't.
We have a Rockzilla developed reverse cowgirl Gila Monster chassis, which will be a Gila Monster chassis that will allow you to run the motor backwards. So the guys that really like the Gila, it will have a few more holes for link placement. It will have the skid already drilled in so that you can run the motor backwards right off the bat. You won't have to do anything. We're trying to make it so that it comes with all the correct links and everything that you're going to need, you know, to make the setup that Rockzilla runs with his reverse cowgirl setup, as we call it.
There you guys go. You heard it
All
first.
right.
So stay tuned if you guys want to see
Yo,
more of that cowgirl in
I'm not the
action.
only one. I'm just gonna say that the chat was like a bunch of laughing hysterically because apparently they agree with my comment. But
Well,
still, I'm impressed that that's a real thing.
no,
So thank you.
it's
That's a
100%
great name. Thank you.
Thank you.
All of them are, but that one, like, oh my gosh, I almost started crying. I was laughing so hard.
We thought that would be a hit.
Oh
So
man,
yeah.
that's legit.
And don't forget, guys, DBRC, super great, gracious enough to donate or actually bless a lucky Micro Mondays viewer tonight. So make sure you guys know what to do to be entered in that this little giveaway for when we spin the wheel tonight. If you guys don't know the rules, check a look at my story real quick and then come back. And then, yeah, Davey, dude, killing it, man. The King Snake is epic, dude. And a lot of people seem to really like that little hands-on and explanation that you guys showed off and of the new products that you're working on, too.
Well, thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate you taking the time to have us on and showcasing what we're doing. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Steve.
Real quick, Davey.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your screen, middle left, I guess I would say. What is that?
This?
No, behind it. That. Yes.
Grande.
That's the Gila Grande build. That's my Volvo 303.
Oh, Volvo. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's 3D printed?
Yeah, I 3D printed that. There's a head RC. It makes great files, and you can get them on Colts 3D. And it's a 1/10 print, but I sized it down to fit the TRX for him, the Gila Grande. So that's the other thing. We do have a larger chassis called the Gila Grande, and you can use it. It's 15 millimeters longer than what the normal Gila is. So we can use it to make longer builds or longer comp chassis if you want to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sick.
Man, that's cool.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. What else you got hiding back there? What's that green thing?
What green thing? Oh.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
look familiar?
shit.
Does that look familiar?
Yes,
on,
and I don't know why.
Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
Cream.
Okay,
I
there
was
you go.
going to say nice cream right now, bro. That was the first thing I was like thinking about.
Yeah, I printed this too, and I was going to run it, but it literally weighs 1,200 grams. I need to reprint it and take some of the infill out and
There you go.
get it right. But eventually, this should be on a DV chassis soon.
Oh, yo, novelty. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Super sick, man. Hey, Davey, again, thank you for sharing, brother, and we appreciate you hopping on tonight on Micro Mondays.
Thank
Guys,
you, guys.
take a look again at the Etsy store. Pick up a King Snake if you want to build a 4M, and take a look at all of the other cool stuff.
Yeah, please do. Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Yo, Davey, always a pleasure, man. Love you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah. Yo, some sick shit, bro.
Dude, crazy stuff, man. And we might as well crank it away to the next special guest. Guys want
How are we
bangers
doing
after
the
bangers?
giveaways right now? Like,
Should we
both at the end, or like, what's up?
Should we do this one now? Let's do one now. I'm ready.
Let's do one now. Fuck it.
I'm ready.
You
Look
already
at that, guys.
Yeah, you got the wheel ready. Let's go.
All right. So, guys, we're gonna spin the list right here.
dude, the reverse cowgirl. Come on, bro. That shit is funny as fuck.
I got 84 entries, so after everybody
Oh.
left, there's a lot of people that probably aren't in here. So it upped.
You know what? You know the rules.
You guys know the rules. We're gonna also then head over to Instagram and then check real quick. And then if you guys win, please say that you're here, and I'll send out the King Snake to you guys this week.
920 crawlers. Come on, man. That shit is funny.
All right, let's
love it.
go, guys.
Oh,
We're
man.
gonna take home the King Snake.
You get
Please shout out that you're
you get a
here.
little spinner to do the reverse cowgirl. Come on, that shit is awesome. Oh, you married guys? Sorry, you're missing out. But spinners are where it's at.
We got Mitmo. Mitmo taking one.
I don't
King
know
Snake
that one. Who's Mitmo?
I think he is here on Instagram for sure. He's he actually
hope so.
participated in the Flub build off.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
him.
Okay. Yeah.
Is
Nice.
Mitmo in here? And is he following Mr. DBRC? He's following, and he is in here. So there you go.
Winner.
Mitmo. He got one Mo chassis.
Oh, and you're a 4M guy too.
Yeah.
Nice.
He loves 4Ms, so that's
Dude,
perfect.
fucking
Man.
hell yeah.
So
I
there
love
you
when you
guys
see it
go.
work. Great, man.
Taking home the dub.
Let's go.
Send me a DM, Mr. Mitmo, and we'll get that out to you and some RC Steve goodies for sure. Alrighty. So you guys see in my screen also, we got the L Series, so that's what Mr. Flub is calling the new body. Let's get him on, and let's take a look at the final version of the L Series, guys. It's going to be a little bit different than what you see here on our screens.
Yeah.
And a super sick scale build body choice.
What's up, Jay?
Send him over an invite, guys. And yeah, congrats again, brother. Maybe Mr. Flub is not on with us anymore. Maybe he had to go.
Where'd the homie go? Oh, shit.
Maybe it's too late.
Yeah, too much wizard juice.
Send him an invite, guys. Tell him to come back on if you want to see the final version. But it's all good. Let's see. Go get him on, guys. Go get him on. So let's take a look real quick while we wait. And Mark,
how's your fit and finish, bro? Because mine was a prototype. I think mine was one of the first ones.
Definitely is the first. Mine's one of the first ones, too. Here you can see the quality, though. You know, for the print quality, it's pretty nice. There's going to be a different...
I like that color. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's slate, it's like slate gray.
Yeah, I think carbon.
I wouldn't even paint that, dude. That looks good.
Flub is now here, guys.
Okay, cool.
I can't see him on my... If you can send me the invite, Mr. Flub.
Oh, shit. Brother-in-law's in. What's up, Mikey?
Send me the invite, Mr. Flub.
I don't see Flub either. He's not on my screen.
Yeah, I don't see him. Hopefully he'll be in there. But there's a lot of little scale accessories, realism, movable shifters, guys, movable e-brake, little scale mugs, the back seats. They do fold down if you want to fit like surfboards or hiking, camping stuff. You know, the world's your limit. I don't even know what I'm saying. The world is your oyster. And overall, it's a wider...
Honestly, does anybody know what that means? Because...
Thank you, Flub. Thank you, Flub.
There we go.
The man is here, guys. Don't worry. We'll not leave you guys hanging. Sheesh. There she is.
Yeah.
We found him because we have a lot of viewers tonight, guys. So got lost in the list. That might give you guys a little bit of extra chance at getting your name put in the wheel if you're not here. But figuring as I already have a lot of entries, I'll give it a few more minutes and then for sure close it out. So, Flub RC, welcome to Micro Mondays again. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Oh, we are doing excellent and stoked to see what you've been up to behind the scenes. And now I guess everybody gets to get a first eye look at the newest body that you have available. It looks like we're calling it the L Series, guys. So, dude, check it out. If you guys see any differences right off the bat from the one on my screen to the one on Chris's screen, shout it out. Let us know. But while you guys guess, might as well just have Chris kind of share some of the newest features that he kind of added on.
Sure. So we had a few things that we went over. The original prototype had some extra trim on it, on the pillars there, and to make it easier and more sturdy, that was a thin print. So we just included it into the body itself and left that for you guys to paint. We've extended the wheelbase, so it's a true 155. This is a stock Gladiator chassis. It's full lock and turn. These are 58s that are on here.
Nice.
I reworked the grill, reworked the lens. We've reworked this top call dash setup. We've added provisions for mirrors. There's also holes in the bottom of these trim pieces so you guys can mount roof lights on there as well, or hood lights, I should say. There's also some new holes on top of the roof for a roof rack that'll be coming. Otherwise, it's pretty much the prototype. The prototype was really close. Just needed a couple tweaks for wheelbase and some simpling up, but not much.
Dude, that thing looks so sick. So looks amazing. The new updates are awesome. I see a couple comments in the chat. People notice like an opposite-sided snorkel. I think you're offering the option for both. Are you including it with the body, or do they get to pick and choose?
Well, this is my final prototype, final version. You know, it's one that I put together, and I didn't. I printed the other one for myself, but it will come with the right side snorkel. So
nice. So you got the option, guys, to choose which side you want to do your snorkel. And then the lights and the grill area, that looks pretty nice area. I see you have like some mesh area for the radiator or anything like that.
So versus your prototype where it's one solid grill, we've cut the grill down into this two-piece design. And we've also opened up the grill quite a bit. Put a different design in there. It's still pushed out for servo clearance. So plenty of room in there. The lights we're going to provide with it are actually halo lights. Upside down.
No way.
So you guys will have to get yourself a set of halos if you want to run the full headlight. If you don't, we do have a 3mm in there, and that will light up mostly the parking section, but that light travels through the whole headlight. So if you want to get a single light in there, you still can. Along with, you can always put amber or a fog light down in the bottom down there too. Another 3mm provision for more lights. I do have the halos installed in mine, but this is just a rolling chassis for fitment, so there's no electronics in there right now.
Someone is wondering if they, black and yellow arrows, wondering if it would fit on a TRX4M.
Yep, it needs to be, it's a strict 155 millimeter wheelbase. I'm going to say you can definitely go bigger than 58s. This is on a SCX24 platform, stock axles, and I am, to get the offset where I wanted it, I would say if you're running like a hard park wheel, you're going to need the longer hubs, or you'll need maybe like
Yeah.
a 3 millimeter extension on the axles, just to get the wheels where you want them. So we did that for a reason. We know a lot of guys like to run a little wider, and I think the width is almost needed when you get to this length.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it does, I've set it on my Gila, but my Gila is a 164. We do have new sliders all designed for it. So it's a much wider body, which gives us much wider sliders and a lot more room for electronics and all kinds of placement like that.
Yeah, I love how extra wide it is. It's really going to help fit electronics in. And if you guys want the aspect of being able to scale longer on the trails with your scale overland body or build, you can always easily get a larger size capacity lipo installed. Pretty simple too. So another cool little benefit or plus side for that. Nice.
Fender wells don't come with it, but that's something we still offer for the stock chassis. I don't have the rear ones on here, but they do fit inside the body.
Good to know.
So
Yeah, grab some of those flubber wells, guys, if you want to complete the ultimate scale look. That'll probably be a great add-on. And I see a comment, where can we get the halos? I believe just if you type in on Amazon, right? Halo lights,
I got
micro
mine
size,
from OGRC. So that's the ones
OGRP.
that are, yeah, that's the ones they're designed around.
Nice. Well, super cool. I know Mark's over there drooling right now.
Yeah, you can see a little screw there. So there's these little holes in the that we've made, preset dimples, and you just need to drill them out. Small drill bit. I can get the size for you, but a 2 millimeter drill bit would be perfect. We use a M2 screw to attach the mirror. And they are foldable mirrors, so you get the action of the fold. Like I said, still final prototype, so the new mirror has been adjusted to fully clear the snorkel.
Yeah. I think so. You changed the prototype, but guys, if you were looking for lights on lights on lights, man, I might keep these prototype lenses because you got five ports pretty much, four, two down there, and then in the back
To
I
do the
have two.
three like in the shape of the halo lens, so it lit up the halo a little better.
Okay, that sounds pretty sick. Let's see. So body tire choice recommended. You'd recommend like a 58 millimeter and
I think
under.
a 58 is perfect. I think a guy could go to 60. You're just going to have to be really precise with your links and make sure it's exactly a 155. So we can always have Steve work on perfecto links for that situation too.
There you guys go.
This is the stock ones. I did put it on my Spectre XL and it matches up perfect. They're both exactly the same wheelbase. So, and we did on this one again give you guys a bunch of options, but what you'll end up usually doing is running it as is. So a lot more adjustability than usual. folding seat in the back and nice and tight. Stays where it needs to. Plenty of room for your next adventures.
Yeah, I love that. I guess a lot of people are kind of just curious on some of the tire sizes with, extreme steering in mind. I would
Yeah,
say personally, guys, keep it like 57 millimeters and under if you want to clear, with such extreme steering and stuff like that.
it would depend on the axle. If it's something with a bunch of scrub steer, it's going to affect forward and backward movement, which is going to give you. But I mean, the tire's tucked in there. That's full lock. So
People love it right now, man. They want to see all sorts of tire combinations paired with them right there. You could see my kind of like all-terrain setup. Got the Toyos laced up under them. There's a plenty of other options you guys can choose. If you guys are already planning to build one of these, or when would these be available? I think I kind of missed the post. Are these going to be?
they're officially available tomorrow, but we did post it live at 9 o'clock for you guys on Micro Mondays for to get ahead of the line. Which the line is free and clear. I'm all caught up, so orders will print, and it's a 1 week. We're gonna say 1 to 2 week lead time, just in case filament and stuff like that. So
amazing.
But a sneak peek at the way it's built, and you can see the dimples that I was talking to for the roof rack.
I love how you have the dimples included, because it's basically an optional setup. It's not like there's going to be holes all over the place if you don't want to run it or anything.
Yep. And that's the same thing with the top plate or the hood cowl. No holes showing, but if you guys want to run those hood lights, those pod lights, I thought that'd be a cool option to add in there.
Those new Mias ones or any pod lights. Yeah, super sick idea.
Yep. And then the cowl pops in.
I would recommend going ahead and order one, guys. You guys heard that we're getting a little bit of sneak peek early access. So if you guys are watching Micro Mondays, he did launch it already. But if you guys are catching up, it launches officially for everybody not paying attention tonight for tomorrow. So if you want to get it in early, go ahead and head over and pick one up now. And this is going to probably lead the way. You guys said that he has roof rack coming soon, and there's a whole bunch of little accessory upgrade paths that you can choose to build your L Series specific to how you guys want it. So I'm super excited and stoked to see a lot of these out in the wild for sure. And Flub, I believe you're blessing somebody tonight.
Yeah, we're going to give away the one that's built here. This is the very final prototype, so you guys will get it minus the driver. My driver gets around, but he's not getting around that much, eh?
Yeah.
But no, you guys will get this body and then your choice of mag sliders. So we have a few that are already available with options on the website. So it's most everything SCX, the Athos C1, the old Spectre, the Spectre Pro, the Gila, the Hard Park Goblin, anything that's 5 degree, 6 degree for the SCX, and then for the TRX, it's just the Gila and the Evo 18 for now. But
yeah, if you guys want to see the body get fitted potentially on other chassis rails, send a message to Flub RC, and we could see about getting that going for you guys. But stoked, man. Chris, dude, insane new body. A lot of people already got plotting away. Let's go ahead and give this bad boy away, if that's cool with you.
Yep.
Mark, what you been doing, bro? I see you in the chat.
Yeah, I just muted myself because sometimes the music makes the mic weird.
Oh, you're okay. But what do you think of the L series? And
Dude, you know me, man. I'm all
I
about
know,
scale and making it perform. So I'm down with this. Like,
right?
beyond down with this. Kidding me?
Beyond down, yeah. And this is like bringing me
And it's
back.
new.
It's bringing
It's
me
not
back.
like an old body. It's factory fresh. Like, come on now.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
He's working. He's working. Yeah, I know. All right, guys, let's give this away. I'm going to spin the wheel. Please say if you're here. Then we can proceed with the Instagram verification. If you guys are following Flub RC. So here we go, guys. We have 83 entries on that list. A lot of it was from the beginning of the show. So appreciate everybody tuning in for the extra exciting packed show. But damn, SCX24 we got. SCX24, are you in the house? I think that is the homie Kyle. Let's see. Oh shoot. Let me
Let's go.
hop over to Instagram. And he said, "Yeah, baby, guys," in the chat. So we're gonna get that Instagram check on Mr. SysQ real quick.
Yeah, we're good.
We are probably good. I know he's been building a whole bunch of flood bodies and stuff before. So yes, he is following Flub RC. So Kyle, SysQ24, congrats, man! You just took home the epic new L series. You're getting pretty much the first body out there for the L series. So
Congrats,
super
man.
sick. And let's see.
Nice.
I know he's gonna have to get another build going on pretty soon now too. So I think everything's going just how he wants it. I think he had an XO build in mind. So sick, man!
Yeah.
Congratulations. And
Yep. Send me a message and we'll get you taken care of.
that's dope, man. Yeah, congratulations. And then guys, sheesh, everybody tuning in. What an epic show tonight. We had a lot more stuff to cover for tonight, but it did get a little bit too crazy and packed already. So stay tuned for next week because we're going to save a couple of these for next week. But
Dude, the
we should
way it
definitely
keeps dropping, like, we might have more than enough.
might be backed up. Yeah.
Right?
So let's keep it coming, guys. Share with Dirt McGirt or myself for any new stuff that you guys see happening in the RC community. And again, Flub RC and DBRC Chassis Dynamics,
Yo,
you
Flub,
guys are killing it.
that's the way.
They're having the safety meeting right now, huh?
That's the way.
This is the way, yes. So thank you guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support and everything. So hopefully this makes lines more challenging for everybody and gets us back to our roots. And I don't know, kind of after a little bit more of a challenge. So
I love it. And I'm hyped to see more of these out in the wild.
yeah, no, there should be some cool builds. So
Yeah.
again, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for staying
Of
up, man.
course.
Oh yeah.
We'll catch you soon.
Yo.
Take care, brother.
Yep. Later.
All right, Mark, real quick before we close it out, everybody
What you
bouncing.
got?
But might as well just say thank you guys again to joining. We had a crazy show, and then this is the season to be giving away, guys. So stay tuned. Next week, we're most likely having another giveaway from our good friends over from Cow RC. You guys know they never
Ooh.
fail to skip a beat, and we got some new products from them. So stay tuned on that. And next week also, there's a lot of events going on pretty soon, so we'll be announcing all that coming up. So hopefully you can join an event around you. And man, what a crazy one! I'm
Yo,
just so
after
stoked for tonight.
just to say, like, appreciation to the homies that are always here. After a giveaway, we went from 91 to 50. So the 40 you motherfuckers, peace. Don't ever fucking win this shit, because the other 50 of you that stick around every week, thank you. We appreciate it.
Right? Yes. So much appreciated for sure. And we'll catch you guys next Monday, of course. Guys, don't miss out on building whatever you guys are doing. And I'll catch you next week. Mark, thank you guys. We out.
Yo, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.